All right, what's up, everybody? Coming to you from St. Louis, Missouri today. Um, Today's topic is foods I think you should try whenever you visit the Philippine Islands. There are lots of different foods and lots of unique foods that the country has to offer, and here are just a few of them that I enjoy that I think you should try whenever you go. The first up on my list is their famous Lachon. Um, what this is they take a pig, and it's sometimes already alive, and they unalive it, and they take every part of the pig and they cook it. Now I believe the lechon is what they when they take the whole outer part of it without all the insides, and they roast it. And the first time I tried this is I was walking from where I was staying, in the area where I was staying, that it wasn't very far from the mall, so I used to walk to and from the mall for exercise. And I was walking from the mall, and there was this place where they would have the whole pigs on a metal pole, and they had a little mechanic thing going where it turned them, and they would put charcoal on each side, like underneath, but like on the left, one row of charcoal would be more to the left, and one would be more to the other side of it, on the right side, and they would cook them. And I always used to go, man, I wonder what that tastes like. And then a guy that was a police officer that lived near me invited me to a gathering that he was having at his house, and they had the lechon there, and that's when I found out it was a very popular dish for gatherings that they have there. Even people out in the provinces that don't have a lot of money or anything like that, they get lechons for their gatherings. And I had it, and it was very good. And they want you, like, whenever you're a foreigner and things like that, they want you to try like every part. So they gave me like piece of the ear, piece of the butt, piece of the tail, the feet, and everything. And it's all really delicious. And also, they'll take every other part of the pig that's not there, that they're roasting, because they don't throw anything away. So they'll cook all of it, all the insides. There are different ways. I don't know what everything is called or what everything is, but I tried it all, and it's all very delicious. Um, so definitely a go-to whenever you go to the Philippines. Just ask your friends or anybody around, where can you get lechon. They'll know exactly what you're talking about. I'm sure they'll know where to get it. The next thing on my list is siksik. Sisig or sigsig. I think it's sisig. Sisig. Anyway, this is the next thing on the list. And it's also very delicious. But what I would suggest um, is, if you're going to be doing a lot of traveling around different parts of the country, is that you try it in the different parts of the country that you go to, because the Philippines is so different on every island, because it wasn't always one country, and the cultures change a bit everywhere you go. So they all make siksik, but they all make it differently, and it all tastes differently. They use different ingredients and just different ways of making it. It's all very delicious, but it'll be different in every area that you go to. So that's definitely one of the go-tos to try, because everywhere you go it tastes different, but it's all very delicious. So just trust me on this one. Try it everywhere you go. Another one that's very famous and the country is known for, and everybody that goes, I'm sure, talks about it, is adobo. Whether it be chicken adobo, pork adobo, some people even make adobo and vegetables. It is hands down like one of the best things to eat in the country. You have to try it. Have to. It is absolutely delicious. And I have a friend that used to always make it for me. And every time she would come visit me and hang out, I'd be like, I'd buy all the stuff because I'd be like, "You gonna make chicken adobo, right?" She'd always be like, "Yeah." And we'd hang out, have like drinks and stuff, and tear up some adobo because I'd make her make a lot so that I would have it to eat for a little while. Absolutely delicious. Definitely my favorite dish in the country is the chicken adobo. You and well, I don't know if I like chicken adobo or pork adobo more, but adobo is definitely my favorite. Absolutely, my mouth is watering talking about it, thinking about it. It's so good. Also, a must, a must, a must, a must, a must, a must. You have to um, just for people that are visiting the first time, people that go and live there, you get acclimated and things like that. But for people that are visiting, you have to go to the markets and either cook your own food with the fresh meats and fish and vegetables and everything, or have someone cook your food with the fresh ingredients. It is completely different than coming from your country where you buy it from the grocery store, because I know nobody thinks about how long it takes food to get from the farms where they're being grown and taken care of and everything, and then to the supermarkets where you're buying the foods. I know there's going to be people saying like, "Oh, I buy the stuff that's like straight from the farmer," things like that. Usually, this in the United States at least, the stuff that you get from the farmers, the stuff that the grocery stores and supermarkets didn't want. Sorry, but that's the way it works. So the way it works in over there, though, that's not the way it works. People just sell their things. They have these areas where these markets in lots of countries, but we're talking about the Philippines for right now. They have these markets where they sell fresh fruits, fresh vegetables, fresh fish, chickens and clams and shrimp, and everything will be there. Get your fresh fruits, vegetables, meats, whatever, and it tastes so much better having everything that's fresh. It doesn't, it's not sprayed with a whole bunch of pesticides and things. It's a completely different food experience having everything fresh and not tampered with or GMO'd or be worrying about reading the ingredients on the back and things like that. It's a completely different experience. You have to try it. Once you do it, you'll be bragging to all your friends about how fresh and everything the food is there whenever you return back to your country or you speak to them on the phone or whatever it is. So definitely some must try foods in the Philippine Islands, in my opinion. If you like this video, please leave a like or a comment, and I'll do a part 2. So that's it for today, and always remember to ask yourself, how you living?